everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. My name is Cassie and I do make videos every week, at least I try to. Recently I kind of disappeared off of social media. I think it's been a long time since I've been on here, but I honestly just lost motivation and inspiration. There has been so much going on that I just didn't want to be fake and come on here and just kind of bring whatever just to post. Like, that's just not me, that's not what I'm about. I like my videos to be authentic and very genuine. I like it to come from my heart, and this actually flew out of my heart. So I don't know, for some reason I've just been going through like this rut and I just didn't know what to create. And I felt inspired by watching TV, and I was actually watching the Kardashians, which I actually never do. I haven't done that in so many years. And I really like this look that Khloe was wearing on her gender reveal, and that's the reason why I watched her, is because I wanted to see what she was gonna have. And she had this like forest green in her crease with like golds and just kind of like nude, and it just looked beautiful, and I thought it would be perfect transition from the winter to the spring. Right now in LA our weather is just all over the place, so I think that's one of the reasons why maybe I haven't felt so inspired to create. The weather is something that actually inspires me, and the season changes and stuff like that. So more than anything, if you guys would like to see how to get this look, go ahead and keep on watching. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and follow all my social media so you guys can go ahead and keep up with me on there. And that's pretty much it, so let's get started with the video. So today we are doing a zero to full glam video. I haven't done one of these, and just recently I haven't felt as inspired for some reason. I'm not sure if it's maybe the weather or maybe just my mood. My motivation has gone down. I just haven't felt inspired, and I don't like to make videos forced. I don't like to force myself to come on camera because I don't like to be fake. So I was waiting for inspiration to really hit me, and finally it did. I think it just took for me to go out and do something different out of my comfort zone recently, and I'm finally here. So I'm so sorry about that, you guys, but I just thought I owe you guys an explanation as of why I've been gone. And I know it's not an excuse, because as you guys know, this is what I love to do and this is what I should be working so hard for this year, but sometimes things happen unexpectedly and God has different plans for all of us. So I don't know where my non-motivation came from, but recently I've just been watching a little bit more TV, doing different things, so I picked up some inspiration from there. And this look is going to be inspired by Khloe Kardashian, because I was watching her gender reveal and I love the way that they had her makeup when they like sit her down and she's kind of voiceovering, but in person. I don't know what it's called, but if I can find a picture I will insert it in here. It was a gorgeous forest green with gold glittery eyes. It wasn't overwhelming glitter, it was just more like a shimmer glitter, but it was just beautiful. Her skin was just glowing and natural, and I don't know, big lashes. So that's kind of what I'm gonna go for, and what better way to make my comeback than with an olive green color. I know it's definitely not gonna match this, so I'll definitely be changing in this video, but just wanted to be very comfortable while I film. So recently the weather in LA has just been really bad. It's hot, it's cold, it rains, it's just horrible, and I feel like spring is around the corner. So that's another reason why I feel like it's taking a really big toll on me, because I don't know what to create. Like, I don't want to stick with winter looks, but I don't want to jump into spring looks either, if you know what I mean. So it's been a little bit hard to find my drive. But first of all, I went to the snow this weekend and my lips are so chapped, so I'm using this Vaseline Lip Therapy Advanced Healing. I already have some on, but oh, I didn't even bring a mirror. I already have some on, but just gonna put a little more because my lips are so chapped. So a new thing that happened is we got a puppy. We have another one in the family. He is just darling. I love him. But it was like starting all over again, and then snow has been really good, and I think it's been a great way for her to break out of her shell. Let's go ahead and get started with this look, because I'm super excited to finally sit in here and film something. There are a couple of new items that I picked up recently, so you guys will see them in this video. I do like to start off with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Light, to conceal my eyes and also prime them. The palette I'll be using today is my Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette. I heard that they were going to discontinue this, and I really hope they don't. I didn't even know it was limited edition, because it has such beautiful colors, and I'm going to take the shade Bear, which is this light brown, and I'm going to sweep this all over my crease just to give me a nice transition color to lay all the colors. And I am going to be working this all over my crease just to make sure everything is nicely blended from the outer corners to the inner corners. So I want to know how you guys are doing, because I just feel so disconnected from the world. I haven't been on Instagram. I don't really tweet as much either, so I feel like I've just disappeared. And sometimes I think we really do need that break, and there's just been so much going on social media that I just almost didn't even want to be a part of it for some reason. The YouTube community has changed and it sucks. It's so sad to even see. I've been on this journey forever, and I really hope it continues, because I know a lot of people love to do this for the money, which is one of the things I've always told people. If you're gonna do it for the money, this isn't it for you. Like, I'm still not even making enough to make a living out of, and I've been on this journey forever. But then again, it's about the amount of work that you put into it, because I've seen so many people grow, and sometimes it's just it's all on timing. And I just really hope that from here and on till maybe 3-4 more years, I am where I want to be, and for the right reasons and at the right time. I'm going to be mixing Transitional and Pine. This is more of like a pukey green color, and this is more like a forest green color. So I'm going to be mixing both of those just to give me a little bit of green in there. And I'm using this Delazzi brush, kind of reminds me of a MAC 217. For some reason, these shades are so much more buttery and like easier to work with than the other ones. Really hope this is picking up on camera, because it's actually looking really nice. Something a little different. Took a little bit more of Pine, which is the green color, and I'm focusing this more onto my crease to give me some depth. I'm going to be switching back to my Morphe M573. For the shade all over my eyelids, I'm going to take my JACLYN Hill palette and take the shade Queen, which is right here. Such a gorgeous gold color. It's almost like a true gold. For this step, I am going to be precise, so I will be using my NYX glue. What I like to do is apply it on my lid first, kind of draw a little mapping of exactly where I'm going to want this. I'll be going back with Pine and placing this on my outer corners to kind of flick it, make it appear more of a wing lifted eye effect. I'm not sure if she had any wing eyeliner or not, so I'm just going to add a little bit of brown mixed in with black onto my lash line to let the lashes blend with my natural lashes. And for my lashes, I'll be using the They're Real mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. I'm actually going to go ahead and move on to my face, because usually I like to apply my lashes once my powders are on, that way it doesn't fall on the lashes. I don't think I really explained why I do it that way, but we're just going to go ahead and move on to the face. I already moisturized my skin, and I am going in with a new foundation, but it does kind of dry out my face more than it should, and my face is already dry, but I still want it to appear very luminous. So recently what I've been using to make my foundation look more luminous but still keep it in place, locked in without it sliding and gliding all over the place, I love to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer, the dewy one. This is a new one, and I do have their matte one, but that one dries me out extra with this new foundation that I'll be using. So I really want some luminous hydration onto my skin, and I'll be using this one. You guys will see how glowing it makes your face look. It's really good. So I usually kind of work it in like if it was moisturizer. Sometimes I like to put it in. And for some reason, I just like to apply my face primers with my hands better than with the brush. I don't know why. It just looks better. I feel like it grabs on better too. And the new foundation that I will be using, which I just picked up 2 days ago Finally, I will be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I feel like people raved about this product for so long and I just never bothered to pick it up, and finally I decided to go ahead and pick it up. And this is in the shade Y375. Honestly, this product goes a long way because it is full coverage. My skin has gotten so much better, and there's a bunch of dogs barking. And because this foundation is heavy coverage and it dries up very quickly, I do like to work half of it one side of my face, and then I like to work on the other side of my face too. It's so much easier to use this foundation too if you're on a quickness, because you can just glide it all over your face. It covered everything. So the next thing I will be doing is concealing my under eye circles using the Alley Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Light Ivory. I actually need to get a new one. Alright, and once it's blended with that brush, I do like to use my foundation brush to go on top and make sure it blends nicely onto my skin. And I just love the way this concealer makes my under eyes look. Looks very natural, nothing too bold. We are doing 0 to Glam today, so I'm going to be adding a little bit more concealer. The next concealer I'll be going in is this Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. Now I did mention a while back that this is way too light for me, so I just like to apply a little. And then on occasion, I will take this down my nose like this, chin and forehead. Just because we're doing a full glam look today, I want to do this step, which is what I like to do when I'm going out to like an event. But using your foundation brush really helps it blend it in nicely. And to set that in place, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Contour Palette in Dulce de Leche, taking the light shade with my BEIGE Cosmetics brush, which I always mention this set. It is amazing. I will have a link down below for these brushes because they're my all-time favorite brushes. I do use Morphe brushes. I have some expensive brushes as well, but nothing tops these BEIGE Cosmetics ones. Are so good. Oh no! I was supposed to use this new concealer. So I just got this Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer. You can use it for a lot of things. It does say it's a concealer creamy base. I would have just used it for concealer because I believe Makeup by Mario used to use this on Kim. I'm not sure. I just know he used it on someone and I loved the way it looked. So I got it and then I forgot to use it in this video, which was the purpose of doing this video. It's okay. My next look. That's what's going to motivate me to film. So the next thing I will be using is my Alley Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast to contour. I'm using my BEIGE Cosmetics 127 brush. And this is from their second gold set. And then using this other Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to blend it all out. I don't know why I got into cream contouring so much recently. I just think because my skin is so dry that I think it looks so much better and natural. And with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, I am going to be sweeping this on my BEIGE Cosmetics brush. Like I said, I really like these brushes, and this is from their Chic brush set. And I'm quickly going to do my eyebrows off camera using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. For the lashes, I'm going to be using these beautiful violet VOSS eyelashes in the shade Dolls Just Wanna Have Fun. And they look very wispy, and I'm going to measure them to my eyes. My eye is still crying, so let's ignore that. I will be using my Duo Glue, and this is like a black shade one. It's not the clear one. This eyelash glue is bomb.com. It will not move your eyelashes whatsoever, and that's why I love it. I have used the clear one, and that one's my favorite one, but my mom gave me the black one, which I do like as well because it does hide your eyelash band. Almost looks like eyeliner. So I go ahead and apply it to my lashes. So now I'm gonna get all close and personal to my mirror so I can tell where I'm placing this. I do like to use tweezers, but I don't have some on me right now. So just freelance it. Oh my gosh, these lashes sit so beautiful on the eyes and they are dramatic. Okay, now I feel ridiculous going to my dog's shot appointment with these long ass eyelashes. Maybe it's just because I haven't worn lashes like this in such a long time. But I think these would look so so beautiful with a dark black smoky eye because they're very noticeable. Alright, so we'll move on to blush using the 10 color blush palette from BEIGE Cosmetics, and I'm going to take this orangey shade with this other BEIGE Cosmetics brush. It's an angled brush. I'm going to apply my blush here. I'm actually going to take this same flat brush where I dipped the black. I'm going to dip it right here for some depth. And I'm going to use Transitional and Pine with this other Morphe brush, which they don't even sell online. I picked it up in the store. And buff it all out. And to wrap up the eyes, I will be coating my bottom lashes with some mascara. For lips, I will be outlining them with this ITALIA lip liner in the shade Mauve. So I actually let my eye rest a little bit because it was just crying out of control. Did my hair, changed up a bit, so I'm going to finish up my lip liner. And for lips, I'm going to be using this KOKIE in the shade Champagne Problems. Since I wasn't able to find the other lipstick that I really wanted to use, I'm just going to top it all off with the NYX BUTTERGLOSS in the shade Fortune Cookie, which is a very nice nude lip gloss. And I've just been into glossy lips. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Click on the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on any more Don't forget to click on the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on any more videos. And if you have any other recommendations or video ideas that you would like to see on my channel, please go ahead and let me know down below, because that actually helps me so much instead of me searching for inspiration and then just kind of coming down on a rut. He is insane. Did you hear that? Anyway, so thank you guys so much for tuning in today and for being patient with me. I love you guys so much. I'll see you all in my next video.